Hey everyone, it's Zach with Palantir Research. Palantir is starting to get the recognition it deserves when it comes to artificial intelligence. Just today, we've got two pieces of news that highlights Palantir's importance as an artificial intelligence player now, but also in the future. And don't get me wrong, none of this is new stuff. Who's been familiar with Palantir and following them, as they've been working with artificial intelligence long before it being the hot thing, but at least they're getting the recognition now, which is better late than never. So first piece was Karp, who is the CEO of Palantir, of course, being featured on Time's 100 AI, which is basically the 100 people that you think about when it comes to AI, and wanted to highlight having an impact on artificial intelligence and the importance around it, as well as the trajectory of the technology and its usage. They concentrate on Karp's background and philosophy around AI and technology in general, and also his focus on ensuring the United States government has access to this powerful technology. I know he can be a divisive figure when it comes to politics, but you can't deny the importance Dr. Karp and Palantir plays in shaping the trajectory of AI in weapons and government usage in general. The world stage has seen this when they came to Ukraine's side immediately and allowed them to use their software for targeting and refugee relocation without any cost. Now, the other big piece of news is that Palantir will join Biden's voluntary commitments around artificial intelligence. The main point of this is that the administration wants to show effort and direction towards the usage of AI technology and its regulation to reshape the global economy, as well as the limits of the administration that they can do without any congressional action. Now, the United States legislative system was purposefully designed by the founding fathers to be slow and to ensure a strong consensus comes through first before any major nationwide changes can happen or any laws are passed. It may be good, though, to stop radical policy, switching over for things that are short term, but it also means in today's world where things are moving much quicker, that you as a governing body are much slower to adapt legislatively, and then you're not able to move quickly when emerging technologies are impacting everyday aspects of life so quickly, just like artificial intelligence. So what I think is important too is that the administration wants to get ahead of these AI regulations that are upcoming, as well as the norms, and discussing how the United Nations and the upcoming UK AI Summit also are going to talk about AI, which Palantir will be part of as well. So essentially, the US wants to set the global default for regulation and try to get ahead of this. Now, as a United States citizen, I'll always be biased for us to try to get ahead and set standards and defaults on new technology in the world. But also as a Palantir investor, having them part of the conversation is also within my best interest. I know there are folks who will disagree and, of course, don't want the US running everything. You just got to do what's in your best interest, of course, especially if you're outside of that. Now, long term, Palantir is slowly becoming a more and more recognized name when it comes to artificial intelligence. I'm hoping this kind of news will continue to be the narrative, even if it does post some past controversies that are always hinted at. But the main narrative should be around how Palantir is a powerful organization and that the technology they have is very impactful on the world, and they can come to the aid of those on the Western side. In the government context, it is undeniable that Palantir provides value to these bodies in a military and non-military context. Now, business-wise, this is always great to get this kind of press because it brings more opportunities to have customers think about Palantir. It also improves their reputation regardless of what you think these kind of articles are. As an investor, I hope this brings in customer attention because they're not even paying for this stuff here. So of course, it just gets more name recognition out there, and it brings to light for people who don't know anything about it, at least the thought of Palantir. Now, Palantir's main value proposition with AIP is that you're going to get a product that is essentially the operating system to deploy LLMs in your organization with your proprietary and third-party data, while ensuring the commingling happens seamlessly but securely. Now, we are still in the early stages of artificial intelligence and organizations implementing this, so the usage here will surely still have to be figured out and what works best, but AIP, and even in conjunction with Palantir's other products, appears to have a thick value proposition that can be transformational, yet invasive, for organizations across the world here. And on top of that, the applications across industries doesn't seem to be an issue, where Palantir continually creates partnerships and use cases first, and then building more out-of-the-box standard solutions for clients further down the line, where we're seeing these customer counts slowly grow and within many different industries. So either way, Palantir will continue to receive this media attention around being an AI juggernaut, as they always show up in the most important events and institutions around the world, even if there's a little bit of fighting to get in, since their products hold their own weight. But what are your thoughts though on Palantir getting this recognition and this media around it? Let me know below, and thank you all and my channel members, and I'll see you in the next video.